This new game needs VR support. Just the multiplayer aspect of the game, the climbing, exploring with friends, the whole POV of the game, it needs VR. While a variety of mods have already come out, which I gotta say is absolutely insane. This game is not even 2 weeks old and we already got mods, like the extended players mod. Peak just needs some sort of VR mod or official VR support because it would be a complete game changer. I mean, the game itself, I've been seeing a lot of people watching gameplay say that they thought this game was a VR only game just by the FOV, the first person perspective while climbing. It looks like a VR game. Imagine climbing with your friends trying to make it to the peak and you end up falling in VR. It would be an absolute nightmare. Now, but a VR update for the game is possible as the devs have come out and said that they're already starting to work on major updates for the game. The game is in an early access, so that paves the way for all sorts of features after the year goes on, including VR support, maybe even a console port, which I'll get more into in tomorrow's video. But what are the actual possibilities of VR support coming to Peak? Well, as I mentioned before, Peak has already seen multiple mods come out in just a span of a week since release. There's already a bunch of how-to guides on how to obtain said mods, and it's surprisingly easy to make. Considering people are comparing the build and engine of this game to Lethal Company's VR modded repo, the community wants VR support. The developers, of course, said that there are no plans for an official VR support, which is understandable. The game just released, their number one priority is to give us more content, like new islands, character customization, maybe even new mods. I've been talking with my friends for days about a potential race mode that should come out with increased agility regen, smaller but taller islands, more items spawning in. That would go insanely hard. But for now, as the dev said via Steam community tab, as a user asks if the game is in VR before purchasing it, no plans for VR right now. But they did not say no for the future. This kind of reply usually happens with other games that blow up. Then the community ends up coming out with a mod in less than a month. Yeah, it's a little buggy at times, but it does work with most headsets. And for the time being, it will be the only way to experience the game in VR. Until the devs, of course, come out with official VR support, which might be a little over a year, until they give us a set plan on what they want to do with the game for the next few years. Right now, patches and bug fixes is the number one priority. A lot of people are experiencing crashing bugs. Me and my buddy finally got to day 3, only for the game to kick me out, unable to join. Just stuck in a crash loop on stream. Embarrassing. So they're in the planning phase. Landfall Games is just too busy to focus on VR support right now, so it'll be up to the community to make it happen, which, judging by previous titles, is 100% gonna happen. At this point, you can expect VR support to come to any new multiplayer game, as the community rolls it out in the form of a mod every time. Peak has taken the crown, becoming the most popular multiplayer game of the year. 1 million players in 6 days, gotta be a new record. It's insane how many multiplayer Steam exclusive titles we've been getting. Peak is one of the games though that I can see actually working with VR compared to other games that are more fast-paced, motion intensive. Peak has the look and feel of a VR game already. It'll work well with Oculus, Valve Index, or whatever headset you plan on rocking with a mod. Anyway, somebody's gonna come out with a mod soon. That pretty much answers the question on if Peak is gonna get VR support. It's gonna be fan created content. Official VR support, I doubt it's gonna release anytime soon. As we speak, the mod's probably being developed in the background. Once I get a hold of more clear news, like a full release or anything comes up, I'll let you know, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Next update is just gonna be a patch update, trying to fix performance, optimization, server issues, crashing as mentioned before, mic and audio issues. They're set to be coming out with merch, and also trying to separate a team between the two studios to work on live servicing the game. They're open to receiving feedback and suggestions from the community. Also, while making this video, it's not even 1 million copies anymore, it's 2 million in 9 days. Insane. So next big update, probably not coming out until the end of the year around the holidays. Next update is just gonna be about stability, bug fixes, patching, but no new content until later on. I just hope they don't take too long. Easiest way to kill off the game and everybody just walks away and moves on to the next friend big game. We've pretty much been jumping from like Schedule 1, Repo, back to Lethal because the new update and then this. What a roller coaster of a year. But yeah, brainstorm in the comments. What do you guys think is gonna be in the next big update? Content update, not the patch one. Leave a like for more Peak. Been loving this game. Definitely gonna add it to the catalog of the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Stay blue.